We just picked up this transmission from the Driftwood radio archives. It came through maybe an hour ago.
And what exactly is this transmission? Like, is it a news report or a story or what?
Well, that's the thing. We're not entirely sure yet. It appears to be an audio file, a song actually, about a place called Brindleport.
Brindleport. Okay, where is Brindleport? Because I have to admit, looking at the map of sources we usually pull from, I have literally never heard of it.
I hadn't either, but it's small, coastal.
Good.
From what we can gather from the file metadata, it's a little harbor town or, a village, and the audio focuses on some of the residents who live there.
Sounds kind of average, honestly. A little run-of-the-mill, but we haven't listened to it yet, so we're going in totally blind, same as you listeners. What do we know before we hit play? Because I really don't know if I'm ready for something deeply depressing right now. Like, how deep are we talking?
I really don't know, to be honest, but let's just get on with this now. Let's drift in. Stay with us.
Okay, let's do it. If you out there are hearing this signal, you've tuned in to Driftwood Radio. Let's just drift right in.
There's a chair by the window with a tilt in its frame and a dress folding neat like she's trying to change. The kettle keeps singing because she's lost in thought, dreaming and scheming about the life that she wants. There's a girl down the harbor with salt in her hair, counting her coins, mostly what's not there. She says some people get there, I just get by. Then she puts on a smile so as not to cry. And Brindleport, nothing shines all at once. It flickers, it fades, then it comes back in floods. You don't notice the change till your heart's already warm, like a hand finding yours in the middle of a storm.
Wow, that was really not what I expected at all.
I mean, you hear Harbor Town, and your brain just automatically goes to acoustic guitars. But this, I mean, this is like retro dream pop. It's heavily synthesized, like full-on synthwave.
It was pretty dreamy. Honestly, I kind of love the sound of it, but it completely threw me off balance. You have this incredibly vivid, heady imagery in the lyrics, but it's wrapped up in this driving, atmospheric, almost bouncy synthesizer beat.
Yeah, and what's fascinating there is why that genre mismatch is actually highly effective.
Yeah.
Soundtracks usually tell you exactly how you're supposed to feel, right? A sad scene gets sad strings.
Yeah, obviously.
But when you have a surprise like this, your brain detects a pattern violation. Because the upbeat, dreamy sound doesn't match the heavy, stuck reality of the words. You can't just let the music fade into the background like elevator music. You're literally forced to lean in and decipher it.
That makes so much sense because I found myself hanging on to every single word trying to figure out what was going on.
Yeah.
And looking at the generated lyrics here on the monitor, there is this image right at the top that I just cannot shake. The furniture. There is a chair by the window with a tilt in its frame.
Such a specific visual.
It is. And I have to ask, is this tilted chair like, I don't know, shoving a piece of cardboard under a wobbly restaurant table, like a permanent Band-Aid you eventually just ignore?
I mean, yeah, that's exactly it. It's the physical proof of a normalized, off-balance life. It's broken, sure, but it's still functional.
They're functional enough anyway.
Right. But honestly, I feel like I would fix that chair immediately. Like you just wedge a piece of cardboard under it, right?
Well, you say that now.
No, I mean, I really would fix it. I couldn't just sit in a tilted chair.
I don't know. I think if you were as exhausted as the girl in the song, you'd do exactly what she does. You just adapt and slowly lean to one side forever.
Okay, yeah, maybe that's fair. It's just easier to live around it than fix it.
And instead of fixing it, she's dreaming. The kettle's singing, and she's lost in thought about the life she wants. Which, by the way, is a beautiful way to describe a kettle sound when it's boiling.
I know, right.
Yeah.
And then there's the dress.
Yeah, that one really stuck with me.
That's folded perfectly. That
Yeah.
feels intentional.
Or hopeful, like her whole world is crooked, but she's keeping this one thing perfectly neat. We don't know where it came from or what it means to her yet, but it's such a contrast to that chair.
Also, I love how we both paused at the line salt in her hair.
Yeah, because suddenly it sounded so poetic.
Right. I was thinking, oh, what is the deeper meaning here? And then I realized, oh, she literally just lives by the ocean.
Sometimes a harbor town is just a harbor town.
I feel slightly betrayed by my own imagination, honestly.
But then, it gets real. She's counting coins. Mostly what's not there.
That is brutal.
She's not counting what she has, she's counting what's missing. When you're broke, you don't look at the $5 in your hand, you're staring at the 45 you need.
Oh, man. I have been there. I remember rationing out my ramen because I was so insanely broke.
Gotta love a starving radio host.
Hey, we're really selling the dream here, you know?
Right. And then she just, smiles. So nobody sees. Some people get there, I just get by. And she puts on a smile so as not to cry.
That smile is doing a lot of heavy lifting.
She's holding everything together with that smile.
That chorus, though. You don't notice the change till your heart's already warm.
I don't know if I believe that yet. I mean, that's a big promise for someone counting empty coins.
It's interesting, though, because the music has been so upbeat this whole time. Maybe the music is the hope.
Well, good thing we aren't done with this.
I am ready for the next part. And if you out there caught something we didn't, you know where to send it.
Stay with us.
We are about to listen to the next part after this brief break.